This is a Fox News Alert. I'm Brett Baer coming to you live tonight from Capitol Hill. We have three major breaking stories tonight. The House has approved the Senate's version of a new budget. It's a prerequisite for the Republican tax cut plan, which now goes full speed ahead. An FBI informant may be about to name names and provide evidence in the emerging scandal over the Obama-era sale of American uranium interests to a Russian-controlled company. And President Trump is bringing new resources to the fight against opioids tonight after declaring a nationwide public health emergency. We have Fox team coverage tonight. John Roberts at the White House with the president's move against a drug crisis that kills an estimated 142 Americans each day. Mike Emanuel here on Capitol Hill with the budget vote and what happens next with tax reform. And we begin with Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge in our Washington bureau as the plot thickens involving Democrats, Russians, and American uranium. Good evening, Catherine.
Thank you, Brett. House Speaker Paul Ryan told reporters today the FBI is finally cooperating and evidence will go to Capitol Hill within days.
The FBI got in touch with us yesterday afternoon, and they have informed us that they will comply with our document requests and that they will provide the documents Congress has been asking for by next week.
The Justice Department lifted the FBI informant's gag order, allowing that person to share records and evidence with Congress about the 2010 Uranium One deal that gave a Russian business control over a large swath of the U.S. uranium market. Republican Chuck Grassley leads the powerful Senate Judiciary Committee.
But it's so much more than what we ever would have had information to before. So let's start there and see what that does.
The allegations include bribery and a concerted effort by Moscow to curry favor with then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton through a large speaking fee to her husband and donations to the Family Foundation. On Fox, the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee questioned whether a federal investigation was hidden by the Obama White House and kept from a senior government interagency committee that approved the sale.
Uranium is a really important resource. I need to make sure they had access to all the information. And if there's an ongoing criminal probe when they're making that important decision, I need to make sure that there are no barriers to their access to information.
Democrats say the decision was not up to Clinton alone, and the Republican-led investigations are a distraction.
Apparently, there's more interest in what happened 7 years ago with Secretary Clinton than there is in the Russia investigation, and that's quite by design. I don't think we can do a good investigation if it's begun in bad faith the way this one has.
In a separate development, the Campaign Legal Center filed this complaint with the Federal Election Commission, accusing the DNC and Hillary Clinton's campaign committee of breaking campaign finance law by failing to accurately disclose the money spent on the Trump-Russia dossier. Clinton campaign spokesman Brian Fallon countered it was standard Oppo research and happens on every campaign. Speaking to Fox Radio, the Republican chairman of the House Intelligence Committee questioned whether the dirt digging for the dossier began with his party, as anonymous sources claim.
Well, I don't know that any Republican had anything to do with the actual dossier. It's possible that Republicans, paid them for opposition research. But I think it's a stretch to say that a Republican was involved in the dossier.
According to court records, TD Bank and Fusion GPS, the firm behind the dossier, have until now, 6 p.m. Eastern, to reach a compromise on bank records for Congress. If they can't reach a deal, TD Bank must respond to the subpoena Friday morning, Brett.
Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.